Hello, welcome back. Nitty Gritty Garage here. We just got back. We had a pretty good weekend this weekend. We went down to AKRP and they hosted an event down there in Wasilla at the Raceway Park. Came out pretty good. We were supposed to have a lot more space than we did, but that ended up being like a miscommunication kind of thing. And but anyway, they made the course a little bit smaller than it should have been, but we had no issues, made do with what we had. A lot of cars turned out for an Alaska event. It was definitely impressive. So that was good. Seat time was good, a lot of laps. It was definitely pleasant. I only filmed like a fourth of my laps, unfortunately, but it was a good time regardless.
it? Did he pick up a video or something? He should.
Another big reason why we went down there was a buddy of mine hooked me up with this new motor that I'm going to throw in my 240 once the VH finally takes a dump. We ended up getting a VK, which would be super exciting. We can kind of modernize the 240 a little bit here. The VH is just getting hard to find parts for, and hard to come across new motors, and that one's pretty hurt, and you know, it's just you know, it's a 30-year-old engine, so it's going to be pretty difficult. But this VK will modernize things. I mean, they still make them today, so this will be absolutely phenomenal. Need new valve cover, but other than that, this motor said about 65,000 miles on it. So it should be really, really healthy. No issues at all. I got some ideas for how to make it fit. I got to do a different oil pan on it. This oil pan is absolutely just freaking huge, freaking unit. So that's got to change in some way. And in the 240s, they got to be, instead of rear sump, they got to be front sump, because the steering rack is like right here. So I'll figure that as I go. I know a couple companies, they sell oil pump or oil sumps for them, but they're like $2,500 bucks, kind of spendy. But it's an absolutely fabulous little unit. It's, you know, all aluminum, TIG welded. It's very, very, very nice. So I might just go that route just for plug and play features. I'll have to end up making my own engine mounts here, but it looks really simple. It's just for ones I've seen are just straightforward. Hack these bars off, use this back plate, and then weld a bar at an angle, you know, 240 style, and right to your plate, and that's what it is. Another benefit of me making my own mounts is I'll be able to place it as low as I possibly can down here in the subframe. So if I can get the oil pan just barely over, we'll be in good shape. I got rid of the single cam that was in this car. We don't want that junk anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do with this chassis yet, but it's not in terrible shape, but it's, I don't know, it is what it is. So we'll see, maybe we can figure something out and do with that. But I'm really excited about this this VK here. These things out of the box, 330, 320 horsepower and about 380 foot-pounds of torque, which would be at least 100 more foot-pounds of torque than what I currently have out of the box. NA. Another big benefit was, sure, the wiring harness is cut, and that's not a problem, is all the connectors and clips and all that crap that becomes a pain in the butt when you're wiring like a standalone harness or something along those lines. That can be a pain in the ass trying to find every little clip and connector and every little ordeal to make it work and make it look clean at least. So that comes with 9/10 of it. I already have a Z33 Trans that's supposed to adapt to it. I'll have to rebuild that. It's missing third gear, but I can do that. We can do a video on that too. That'd be really cool. But yeah, this thing's super exciting for me. Hopefully exciting for you guys as well. Other than picking up the VK, we got Moose's tooth, which was phenomenal in Anchorage. But yeah, I didn't film a whole lot on repairing the car before we left. I changed out that rear lower control arm with the bushings. I did, what else did I do? I swapped one coil pack out. That ended up not helping. And then I did a fuel pressure regulator, and then with the gauge too. And that just kind of shows me at least that we have fuel pressure. It didn't help with misfiring or anything like that, unfortunately. But I didn't redo the wiring yet to that fuse box. I didn't do a couple things as far as that goes that I wanted to do. But we got a pretty big event coming this weekend, no, following weekend on the 30th. And that'll be a 2-day event. So hopefully I can get my car way more dialed in, if I can at least, before then. Because that'll be absolutely phenomenal event to go to. And it's local here. This next one will be at the Speedway. I think it's the 30th and 31st or something like that. And hopefully the Anchorage people come up for that one too. That way we got a pretty high car count. That'd be awesome. We could stay at the track and get to party a little bit. That'd be a good time. But yeah, if any questions, comments, anything, leave them below. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.